Hello everyone, welcome to Keralakam Memorial CBSE School online classes. In our previous class, we have completed lesson number 1, that is the universe. We understood about the universe. In universe, what is universe? The totality of everything which exists. That is known as universe. Because how the universe has originated. Because of Big Bang, there was a big explosion of two heavy particles. It has formed very small particles with a fireball. After some few years, after many years, that fireball has become most strongest element in the universe. And it has formed many galaxies. Galaxy means which consists of heavenly bodies like planets, stars, satellites and some other gases. That is known as galaxies. So our home galaxy is Milky Way or Akashaganga. Both we will call it as Milky Way and Akashaganga. And the Milky Way consists of many satellites, stars, planets and many systems in it. So from the Milky Way, our home system is solar system. Solar system means in this the main source is sun. The sun is the star which is present in solar system. In solar system, along with the sun, there are 8 planets, more than 100 satellites. Okay, some are natural satellites like moon. Moon is a satellite of Earth, and some are man-made satellites. Okay, there are 8 planets in solar system. These planets have 2 movements. One is rotation and another one is revolution. So rotation means movement of the planet on its own axis around it is called as rotation, and revolution means the movement of the planet around the sun in the imaginary elliptical orbit, that is known as revolution. So there are 8 planets according to the distance from the sun. Is first one is Mercury, which is the first planet very nearest to the sun. Second one is Venus. Venus is a morning and evening star, we will call it as. Third one is Earth, that is our planet where we are living. Earth is the only planet which is supporting for life, and the human beings, living things are surviving on only the planet Earth. Other than the Earth, there is no anywhere the life are living beings. Because Earth supports for living beings, and here everything can exist like tree, animals, birds, flowers and human. So after the Earth, there is another planet. Fourth planet is Mars. Mars is known as red planet or red ball because of its clay rich in iron, argon, nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Because of these all elements, this Mars is looking like red color, red in color, so that it is called as red planet. Yes. Then after Mars, Jupiter, the largest, very biggest planet of the solar system, that is Jupiter. After Jupiter, Saturn. Saturn is different in its physical structure, that is this is having wrinkles around it, wrinkled around this body. This is known as Saturn. And next Uranus. Uranus is in blue and green color because of its low temperature and cold nature. The last one is, and the furthest, very far from the sun, that is Neptune. Okay, these all 8 planets are present in solar system. I told you, explained in the last class. So today let's start the new lesson number 2, the Earth. Earth belongs to the solar system. This is the 3rd planet. Yes, let's see the lesson. Stepping stone. The Earth, unique feature of the Earth, movements of the Earth. Look at the given picture. Assume the globe is the Earth and the torch is the sun. Now answer the following questions. What is the source of heat and light on the Earth? That is sun. The sun. The sun is the source for heat and light to the Earth. Second one, which part of the Earth has day? Facing towards the sun will be day. So think that this is the sun. This is our Earth. Okay. Where facing towards the sun, that part. So this part will be day, and which is opposite to the sun, that region, this will become the night. Okay. Third one, why does half of the Earth experience night? Because this is in spherical shape. So it is a spherical shape. Half of the body will get the light and heat, and half of the body will be dark, so that we will feel like a night. Yes. Next, we'll start the lesson. Ferdinand Magellan. He is the Ferdinand Magellan set sail from Spain in September. Ferdinand Magellan, he comes in history. Okay, his picture is also given in the side. Ferdinand Magellan set sail from Spain in September. He is from Spain. He start his journey on the water, on sea, with his boat. Okay, he has started. He started his journey, set sail for Spain in September 1590. He sailed in the same direction for 3 years. He started journey from the Spain. So after 3 years and reached the same place from where he had started. Suppose you think that he has started the journey from one point, and he started his journey, he sailed somewhere, and after 3 years he came to the same point where he has started. Okay, reached the same place from where he had started. This proved the theory that the Earth is round like a ball and not flat. Before this, everybody thought that Earth is like a flat, like this. Okay? But after this theory, when the Ferdinand Magellan started his sailing from one point, and after 3 years, he had reached again the same point. Then after, all came to know that Earth is not in flat shape, Earth is in round shape, spherical shape like a ball. Yes, where he started the journey and he came back there only. If it is any zigzag way, he should go anywhere. He can't come back to the first place. So that he proved that Earth is in spherical shape like a ball. The Earth spinning on its axis. You know this in the last lesson. We live on the planet Earth. The Earth is fifth largest planet of the solar system. Okay, there are 8 planets in the solar system, but it is the fifth largest solar system. Then who are the smallest, smaller than the Earth? I'll write it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is fifth largest. Earth means we live on the planet Earth. The Earth is the fifth largest planet of the solar system. It is bigger than Mercury, Mars, bigger than Mercury, Venus, Mercury, Venus and Mars, but smaller than Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Uranus, Jupiter is the last. We like Venus. It is bigger than Mercury, Venus and Mars, but smaller than Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune for a long time. It was believed that the Earth is flat, but later on it was proved that the shape of the Earth is spherical. Shape of the Earth is spherical. Meaning it is plugged in the middle and flat at the top of the bottom, top and the bottom. Idu middle ubbidante ಐತಿ, up and down it is flat. The flat end at the top is called North Pole and the bottom end is called the South Pole. Think that this is the Earth. So this is in spherical shape. This is Earth. This tip is called as North Pole. Yes. And the bottom end is called South Pole. Understood? Think that this is the Earth, the fifth largest planet in the solar system, which is in spherical shape like a ball, and the middle it is plugged and the tip is in flat. Up topmost pole is called as North Pole, topmost point, and the bottom point is called as South Pole. Okay, pit stop. Find out the name of the first Indian woman to travel into space. Paste her picture in your scrapbook and gather information about her. All the planets in the solar system are named after the Greek or Roman gods and goddesses except the Earth. Unique features of Earth. Now we understood about the body, physics of the Earth. Now we will learn about the unique features of the Earth. The Earth is a unique planet because it is the only planet that supports life. So all the points I will make here. One is spherical in shape. Second one is supports life. support life on the earth. The earth is surrounded by a layer of air called the atmosphere. The air we breathe comes from this layer. It is having atmosphere. So from this we will get air to breathe. Yes, we need oxygen to breathe. So that oxygen or trees wants carbon dioxide to for photosynthesis, that needs carbon dioxide. These all gases will come from atmosphere. The presence of oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere favors the existence of life on the earth. This consists of oxygen and nitrogen. These two gases helps to have a life on the earth. The earth is neither too hot nor too cold. This is because of its optimum distance from the sun. The moderate temperature on the earth supports life. Balanced temperature is there on the earth. It supports for life. The earth has a protective blanket around it called the ozone layer. It is present in the atmosphere and absorbs the harmful rays of the sun. Because of ozone layer, it is present in atmosphere that protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, this is also helps for life. The earth has water on it. 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water, which is the basis of life. Large bodies of saline water which cover a major portion of the earth's surface are called oceans. There are 5 oceans in the world. They are the Pacific Ocean. They are some water, 3/4 water is covered the earth. So there are some oceans, that 5 oceans, that are Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Antarctic are southern oceans. Large areas of land on the earth's surface are called continents. There are 7 continents in the world. In terms of size, Asia leads the list of continents, followed by Africa, North America, South America, Europe, Australia and Antarctica. Okay, these are about continents. And in the next class we will learn about movements of the earth, rotation, revolution. Okay, so once again I will explain about the earth. Earth is in spherical shape which support for life. This is the only planet which support life, and it is having the atmosphere which contains oxygen, nitrogen and the ozone layer. Because of ozone layer, we are protecting from the ozone layer because it prevents the harmful rays which comes from sun, so that we can have a safe life on the earth. And earth is having balanced temperature. It is not too hot, not too cold, because its position from the sun, it is in appropriate position, so that it is having the balanced temperature. Because of ozone layer, we will have a safe life. So this is all called as features of earth, and it is having 3/4 of water. There are 5 oceans on the world, on the earth. So those are listed out in the textbook. So you read out this lesson, and tomorrow I will continue the remaining part. Thank you.